This is the fastest vehicle in GTA Online, but this is the slowest vehicle in GTA Online. Today, I'm going to put these two vehicles in 7 different challenges to see which vehicle is better. And the first test that we're going to be putting it through is going to be the price. Now, I already have my Banshee GTS right here, and then right behind me, we have the Dozer. But what are the prices for these two vehicles? So we'll start out with the Banshee GTS. This is actually not an old vehicle at all. This is pretty new. Came out with the Agents of Sabotage DLC, which that is right here. This vehicle, the Bravado Banshee GTS, is going to come in at $1,989,000, but that's not the entire story with this vehicle. In order to make this thing the fastest vehicle in the game, you're going to have to equip HSW upgrades. But with all the upgrades that you can put on the Banshee GTS, which obviously you have to upgrade to become an HSW vehicle, which I have already done. There's also another hefty upgrade with it. So it's probably another $2 million worth of upgrades you got to put on this thing. So this vehicle's more like a $4 million vehicle if you want to make it the fastest one in the game. So yeah, we're looking at the Banshee GTS being $4 million. I'm not going to put a concrete price tag on it because, well, the Dozer is a completely different ball game. The Dozer, well, you can't purchase the Dozer in GTA Online. I mean, you would think it'd be under War Stock Cash and Carry. You would think it'd be one of the cheaper things on the list here, but it's not. You have the Dump right here, which is another construction vehicle coming in at $1 million. You would think it'd be similarly priced to this, but no, it's not on here. None of these vehicles right here within War Stock Cash and Carry, they are not the Dozer. So in order to get your hands on this vehicle, you're gonna have to do one of two different things. The first thing, you can find it just within a session. There's many different spawn locations. Today, I've been finding it here at the racetrack, at this little racetrack. But I know there's a spawn location within the city. I think this is the location right here. But yeah, there's many different options that you can go ahead and pick up the Dozer. But there's also another way you can pick up a Dozer and actually own it. So within the Arena War, you can become a sponsorship tier 50. And once you get that, you get yourself the Dozer. Which, I mean, that is not fun to do. I'm not going to lie. But if you want to actually own it, you're going to have to do it that way. And actually, it's not this yellow Dozer behind me, it's a green Dozer. But then, yeah, it becomes a Pegasus vehicle. So we have two very different vehicles. You have the Dozer right here, which technically is free, but you have to either just find it off the street in very specific locations, or you have to do the Arena War, work towards that. And then you have the Banshee GTS, which is a little bit more simple, but it's still coming in at $4 million. With two very different types of vehicles. Now, which one, in my opinion, deserves to get the point here? And well, I'm going to give the point to the Dozer, but I mean, I don't know. It's just very weird. If you want to get your hand on a Dozer, you can do it for free, but you're going to have to go to a specific location. But then again, you can call in the Banshee GTS pretty much on any road that you are on, but you have to pay up $4 million. So, I mean, I don't know. Just from a price standpoint, Dozer's a clear winner. Anyways, that was a boring challenge. What is going to be the next challenge? Well, we're going to have to line up. We're going to have to line these two vehicles up. So now it's time to get into the next challenge, which is going to be a drag race. The fastest vehicle in the game versus the slowest vehicle in the game. What vehicle is going to win? So we are right here. We are lined up right along this crack, and we are going to be racing all the way up until we hit the asphalt road all the way down there. So pretty much from here all the way over here. What vehicle is going to win? All right, I'm in the other account. Dozer versus the Banshee GTS. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go. Who is going to... Oh, here we go. Yep. All right. So this account that I'm in right now, I am in the Banshee GTS. Let's take a look back. I can barely see the... I can't even see the Dozer. And we have made it. Okay. We have made it. All right. Good job there. I'm still going on the other account. We are still going in the other account. Let's get out of the vehicle. And we're just going to wait. We're literally going to wait on the Dozer. I know. My sniper out. Let's pull forward. And yeah, you can kind of see we're moving, kind of though, but yeah, it's going as fast as it can, but slowly but surely. All right, finally, the Dozer just got off the runway. You are so close, Dozer. We've completed this a long time ago with the Banshee GTS. GTS. Well, when will you cross the line? Oh, I think he's gonna hit the sign. Oh, okay. Hold on. I gotta back up. I am not paying attention on that account. Oh, ran into the sign again. Jeez, I'm trying to drive off of this. Okay, right, and done. There we go. I think that was pretty obvious, but the winner is going to be the Banshee GTS. So the score is tied up at 1-1 right now. Dozer got the first point on the board with its price, and then the Banshee is coming with another point for the drag race. But what is going to be the next challenge? We have 5 more challenges to go. What is the next one? The next challenge is going to be the destruction test. How much destruction can we cause with these vehicles? Which I actually think is going to be a pretty interesting challenge, just because we have the fastest vehicle in the game, but you also have Dozer with a bucket on it, so you can cause some unique carnage. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to go about this with the Banshee GTS. So I don't know. The Banshee GTS, probably the best way to cause destruction is to really just run over like a biker like that. That was fantastic. That guy just sent that guy flying. If I can find someone walking like down the road, that'd be great. Cause destruction in that way. I don't know. I don't have a lot of options. I really don't. I could run into a car, which I mean that's great. Whatever. Run into another bike. Where does that guy go flying to? Oh, I just see his. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that guy went flying. He technically didn't die though. That's kind of crazy. So yeah, not a lot of destruction though that we can do with this in this scenario. If there's more pedestrians, maybe we can cause some more, but it's the only true destruction that we can do with this vehicle. What about the Dozer? What about this vehicle? Now this thing is slow, as you can see, but it is a very, very different vehicle when it comes to causing destruction. Okay, well, normal cars are just outrunning me. I need to find a car first. So there's a vehicle charging right at me. Set the bucket down, and here we go. Let's pick this vehicle up. Oh yeah, now that's a fun time. That is a fun time. Hold on. Wait. Bike. I need the bike. Hey. Yeah, I need this bike. No, I gotta grab the bro. He's shooting at me. Oh, I just ran over the bike. That's already more destruction than the Banshee GTS. I wasn't even trying to blow up the bike in that way. Now I got the cops on me. Jeez. That's supposed to be one of the other challenges later on. Okay, finally another car driving towards me. All right, come here. No, I need to pick your car up. I need to inspect it. Oh, bro. It's so funny. You can literally just pick up cars and just flip them. Yeah. Hold on. I need to fully pick it up with the bucket. Bro! Honestly, kind of it's not going as well as I would like it to. Bro, I need to pick up a car in the bucket, but these cars are too slippery. They are too slippery. Here's a parked car. No one's in it. How about let's just get this car. Come on, bro. We gotta pick it up. No, dude. I know we can pick up cars. It's gotta be perfect. Dude, I am tearing this vehicle up though. That is kind of great though. Really proving why this is gonna get the point for the destruction test. Even up against the fastest vehicle in the game. If I can pick up this stupid vehicle, it's kind of pissing me off. I can't pick it up though. You know, if I saw a Panto, I could easily pick up a Panto. I should be able to. Oh, there's a golf cart. Oh, hold on. There's a golf cart right here. Nah. This is like perfect size. This is the perfect size for the bucket. Perfect. We literally have a golf cart. All right, this is what I wanted to do. We're just gonna pick up this golf cart. You can see it right there. There's the golf cart. You're very, very close to the Alamo Sea. We will properly dispose of the golf cart. Is this environmentally friendly? No. We are about to dump a golf cart filled with oil and gasoline, assuming, into the Alamo Sea. Do I care? No. We're here to cause destruction. And ready? Just throw it in the water. Beautiful job. Fantastic. So for the destruction test, the Dozer takes the victory. So Dozer's winning right now. Dozer is winning 2-1 versus the fastest vehicle in the game, the Banshee GTS. So the next test we're jumping into is going to be the off-roading test, which is going to be a little bit interesting. We have, well, once again, fastest vehicle in the game, but we also have the Dozer, which I mean, the Dozer in its own right is literally built to go off-road. Now, I'll give you a little bit of background on the Dozer as far as it going off-road. Now, you see, hold on, let me get on top of the Dozer right here. And do you see? So right behind me is Mount Chiliad. And actually, one of the first videos I ever posted on this channel, I made a video saying, can the slowest vehicle in GTA 5 climb Mount Chiliad? Which obviously the slowest vehicle is the vehicle I am standing on, the Dozer. Posted that almost 4 years ago, which is kind of crazy. Anyways, in that video, I took the Dozer from the bottom of Mount Chiliad all the way to the top. So it is possible to do with the Dozer, which in a way makes sense. There's tracks on this. There's things literally made to go off-road and do, just drive through dirt. But can the Banshee GTS do it? Can the Banshee GTS climb all the way to the top of Mount Chiliad? I guess that is the best way to compare it to the Dozer. And at this point, it's going to be whether or not it can actually climb all the way to the top of Mount Chiliad. If it can, it's most likely going to be way, way faster than the Dozer. If not, then, well, the Dozer will just get the point. All right, so we've made it to the base of Mount Chiliad. We are trying to make our way all the way up there. That is our goal. Now, it's going to be a little bit interesting. It's going to be some narrow paths, but let's see if the Banshee GTS can do it. So let's get into it. Now, pretty much from this point on, from right here, this entire path is going to be a dirt. It's going to be dirt roads. There's not even a road. It's just a trail, really. It's going to be a dirt trail all the way up Mount Chiliad. Now we have a 172-mile-per-hour vehicle right here. This thing should have enough power to make it all the way up here, but we just have to see for ourselves. Now the Dozer did complete it, but damn, the Dozer took like 30 minutes to complete. I'm pretty sure it was 30 minutes. And I think there were some close calls. I think there was some extremely close calls, which so far with the Banshee GTS, we have not had any close calls quite yet. Okay, we're still maneuvering our way up the mountain. Still, once again, not a lot of close calls, or not any, to be honest. It's been very smooth. This is a very narrow part. This could potentially be the most scary part of this entire trip. Just ran over that hiker. My bad, bro. Okay, it's getting a little steep right up in here, but yeah, we're pretty much already up there. We're pretty much already all the way up here with the Banshee GTS. Yep, we're at the top of Mount Chiliad. I mean, hell, the Dozer couldn't even make it all the way up to this section, I'm pretty sure. See if I can get the Banshee GTS into this section. I hope I can. A little stuck. Oh, wait, no, I'm good. Wait, bro, what if I just send it? That's not what I meant. Yeah, I could probably make it through here. Shoot, yeah, we are doing some very off-roading stuff now with the Banshee GTS. Yeah, Banshee GTS was not made to do off-roading stuff, but it's doing all right just because it has so much power on it. I could put off-roading wheels on it, but I didn't. It doesn't matter. We have made it all the way up here to the top. So with the Banshee GTS making it all the way up here and a much faster pace than the Dozer, it just earned itself a point, tying it up at 2-2. So we'll start with the durability test. We're going to start out with the Banshee GTS, and to test its durability, we are actually going to be using it against the tank. Now, I'm not going to be shooting the tank. I'm not going to be shooting the tank like that. Nothing like that. Because both vehicles will get destroyed in one shot. There's just no point. So you have to get a little bit more creative. So first thing that I'm going to do, we're going to get right here. And oh shoot, damn, the Banshee GTS is so low I can't even hit it with the cannon like this. I can't hit it like a baseball bat. All right, some vehicles you can. This one is okay. I barely put my track on it and it blew up. Okay, that was gonna be the next thing I was gonna do anyways. I didn't mean to do it right there, but it just happened. Okay, now we have the Dozer, which is right over here. Okay, so I can go ahead and do what I wanted to do. I can kind of use the cannon boom as a little baseball bat. Swing! Oh, that's a fun I don't know why that's so fun to do, but it's just fun. It is a fun thing to do. Get pretty close to the Dozer and you just go up and down. You go up and down with the cannon boom, and it's holding up pretty good. It's holding up pretty good. Oh, are we? Oh, we might have been on the Dozer for a second. Okay. Yeah. Oh, geez. Damn, that was a home run. So we get that. It can survive that test. And so did the Banshee GTS, only because it was freaking so short that it couldn't do anything. So now we're just going to run it over. We're just going to try to run it over and see what happens. Okay. It died pretty quickly also, but we had to tip it over before we can actually just run it over. I don't know. Not the best vehicle to use to test it out with. Let me call in a different vehicle to try to test that out with. Okay, so since I blew up the Dozer, I have found some more over here. This is one of the spawn locations. Now, I have my acid lab right here, and the acid lab, it has like a little bit of a scoop. I would like to have called my Phantom Wedge, but I can't call him both my Banshee GTS and the Phantom Wedge. But I can call in the acid lab with both of them out. So I'm just gonna run into the Dozer, see what happens. Okay, I am very shocked that it just threw the Dozer just like that. That was just threw the Dozer like it was nothing. I am shocked. Oh my gosh, dude. Right before I got here with acid lab, I was kind of like testing it out. I was like, yeah, it's not doing that great, but it's throwing the Dozer around. I am very shocked by that. I mean, bro, it's throwing the Dozer around like it's nothing. And a Dozer is a very heavy vehicle, at least in real life. I would assume it's very heavy in GTA. I mean, hell, it blew up that bike though when we just stood on it. Huh. Okay, I think we get the point there. Let me call in the Banshee GTS. All right, Banshee GTS just spawned in. It's that vehicle right in front. Okay. All right. All right. Oh my god, bro, there's hoods flying everywhere. Bro, I'm turning this into Rocket League at this point. Jeez, like I was shocked at how far we threw the dozer. I was not expecting to be throwing around the Banshee GTS like this. Like I knew the scoop on the acid lab was good. I didn't think it was this good. But anyways, Banshee is being thrown around like it's nothing. I said that about the dozer, but that was before I saw what the Banshee GTS was about to go through. I mean, just after that, I mean, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. And only after like, I don't know, 30 seconds of just messing around with the acid lab, we are missing a hood. We don't have a front windshield. We don't have a passenger side door. We don't have a back windshield. Yeah, this vehicle is tore up. This vehicle is tore up pretty significantly. So dozer was thrown around, but it wasn't thrown around as much. Therefore, the dozer is going to take the victory for this challenge. So the dozer won the durability test, and it takes a 3-2 lead. If the dozer wins one more challenge, it takes the victory. But we do have 2 more challenges that we have to get into. The next one is going to be the police chase. We have to get into a dozer, and we're gonna have to try to escape a 5-star 1 level. I'm surprised I have a 5-star 1 level at this current point because there's not a lot of people around me, so I have a good opportunity. Problem is that I have helicopters after me. I have helicopters after me trying to come after me. I have helicopters after me, which it's gonna be very tough for me to evade a helicopter. I have 2 on me right now, and yeah, obviously it's being put on display how fast we're going right now, which is not at all. I'm gonna use the off-roading capabilities of this vehicle to its advantage. We're not gonna stay on the main road or any road right now, but that doesn't matter because, well, not in a very complex area. I use the bucket to... Oh, shoot. I don't know. I'm kind of like, okay, I was kind of pushing one, but all right. So we didn't survive. So we did not survive with the dozer, but now let's go ahead. Let's get the Banshee GTS and let's try that again. Now, I was thinking about putting like restrictions on like how I can like lose the 5-star 1 level, but since the dozer just didn't complete it at all, I think everything should be in play. So like if I'm trying to lose a 5-star 1 level in Sandy Shores area, the best place to go is pretty much a tunnel. There's a lot of tunnels around here. I'm not going to do the ultimate cheesy one first, but we'll go somewhere. But yeah, this is a 172 mile per hour vehicle. I should be able to outrun cops. That should just be a given with this vehicle, which I'm not necessarily outrunning cops. There's just so many cops here that I can't really outrun them. So we're going to get on the train track, though. This is the cheesy way to lose the cops in this area. We're going to get on the train tracks, avoid the train, and we are going to go into this tunnel. So yeah, this tunnel right here, not the most sneaky tunnel in the world, but it should get the job done. At least see, okay, we're out of sight right now. That's good, but there's a lot of cops around. There's cops running in from that side of the tunnel. So I think I'm gonna try to sneak out, okay, never mind. People saw me. I mean, I could go to the other tunnel. I'll know I lose the cops. At this point, I think it's literally the only way I can lose the cops. So yeah, right now we're outrunning helicopters, but the thing is, we're kind of driving right next to another road, or at least we're riding parallel. So there's a bunch of cops on this road that's to my right. It's not like they're doing any damage to me. Okay, I've gotten stuck. I have gotten stuck. This is embarrassing, bro. I don't know how I got stuck like this. Okay, I have to up an atomizer. I missed my up and atomizer shot somehow. How? Okay, there we go. Oh my god, the train. There's a train. Bro, get in the car. Move the car. Oh my goodness. We almost got run over by the train. We were almost really screwed because there was like a ton of cops running uphill, and we would have been dead to rights at that point, but we're still chilling. That's not the Banshee's fault that we were in that situation. That was just all me. That no way around that, but we're good. I would like to get back on the train tracks. If this train could get out the way, thank you very much. So yeah, when we get into this tunnel, it'll be pretty easy for us to lose the cops. So yeah, right now we are out of sight of the cops. You can see in the top right hand corner, blinking 5-star wanted level. It's gonna be very tough for any cops to get in here. There's a bridge that way, so they really can't enter that way. And there we go. Just like that, we have lost the 5-star wanted level. Not very surprised that we were able to escape the 5-star wanted level. I didn't want to have to do it this way, but we still did it this way. We didn't even get the opportunity to do that with the dozer. So now it's all tied up. 3-3. Going into the final challenge. The final challenge is going to be a stunt jump. Now, I'm not talking like the most elaborate stunt jump in the game, anything like that, we're going to actually do an official one that the game counts. So this is a jump right here. We can jump off of this there's like a little dirt ramp right here that's supposed to jump over this road. There's a road right there. Jump over this road and land on the other side of this guardrail, and that counts as a stunt jump. And I have the Banshee GTS right here. So let's get started with the Banshee GTS. Can this thing hit this stunt jump first try? Okay, here we go. See, this is registering as a stunt jump. Land, boom. Stunt jump completed. First try with the Banshee. So now it all comes down to the Dozer. Can the Dozer complete that stunt jump in the first attempt to maybe push an overtime? Okay, we've made it up here with the Dozer. Can the Dozer hit this stunt jump? We're probably gonna need more of a run up than this. Dozer, back up. Okay, hold on, let me back up for a second. I'm gonna need as much run up as possible. We need this thing in rabbit mode. All right, let's go. Let's send it. Can we hit a stunt jump with a Dozer? Man, we got so much speed coming here. We've got like a solid 2 miles per hour probably. Ready? Go. Keep going. At least you can hop the guardrail. That's great. So no, it didn't. That did not. The game didn't even register it as a stunt jump, even though I made it over here and I jumped the guardrail twice. Or run it over. So your winner by a score of 4-3 is going to be the Banshee GTS. The fastest car in the game beats the slowest car in the game. Congratulations to the Banshee GTS. If you want to see me do another versus video like this, let me know in the comment section. What do you want me to compare against each other? But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you check out this video right here if you want to see me start out as a level 1 in a bad sport lobby in GTA Online.